Hurricane Irma goes tossed. Here we are at this marina.
Hi, my name's Colin. I used to be a chief engineer on super yachts, but gave it all up to buy a hurricane-damaged Lagoon 450. My friends and I are fixing it up as we go, and are determined to circumnavigate the entire planet. So subscribe if you want some inspiration to live life to the fullest. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did. So what are you waiting for? Well, there you go, guys. That is a wrap for us. We unfortunately ran out of time to do everything that we wanted to do. Jeff knew, and we all knew, that we were dedicating a certain amount of time to this project and try to get as much done as we possibly could. You remember at the start we couldn't find a contractor that we basically trusted that could do this kind of work, so we ended up having to do it all ourselves, and we managed to do the transom repair with the help of Forrest and Roberto and a few other people that we found along the way. But unfortunately the whole hardtop repair there has not even been started, and it sucks. It really breaks my heart to leave the boat in this condition, but we have quotes for this repair from anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000 in Fort Lauderdale by Foster's Marine, big super yacht outfit down there. So it's going to be somewhere in the range of that. The new owner is going to have to take care of that. So it's really unfortunate. Jeff's going to sell this boat as is. I'm going to write a list of everything that I think needs to be done to get this boat up to scratch. I've got to go back to Panama. I've got to go back to Parlay. We have a window to cross the Pacific this year, and it starts now and it sort of ends in May. I would not want to be leaving any later than May to make it to New Zealand before the cyclone season in the Pacific starts. I haven't been watching the screen, guys, but if it's been coming in and out, going blurry and whatnot, I don't know what's going on the camera. I can't wait to get back to Parlay. I haven't been back since June last year. So, as you now know, I did Below Deck. We filmed the season of that in Croatia. Oh, one other cool little thing. One of our fans came down to the dock here. They noticed a few of the surroundings in one of my Instagram posts and managed to track us down. But he came, his name's Franco. Franco, you're a legend. But he came and he goes, that and that and more. So once we get this boat in the water and it's not sinking and it's not taking on water and everything's running good, we will celebrate tonight. And I think we've earned it. And we'll just let our hair down. So we'll take you along for the ride. As soon as we go in the water, we are going to run the engines, and then we're going to go for a little sea trial / booze cruise and just make sure everything's running satisfactory, and then we're going to anchor out in the bay here and have a party. Let's go. We got my man PJ over here. He came in and he did the final buff and wax and everything like that. How can people get a hold of you, man?
You can get a hold of me at 561-932-6429, or you can come to West Palm Beach. But my name is PJ with I2 Marine Services, and we do great work.
Yeah, man. Good help has been really hard to find around here, and PJ's been a man of his word. They've delivered. He's got guys working for him. They all turned up on time and they got the job done. Say what up to YouTube, man.
YouTube, yo, what's up, YouTube?
Yeah, we've just had a hard time with contractors, guys, and these guys pulled through. So I'll take you for a walk around and we'll show you how it looks now. Remember this bow? This is the one we showed you in the very first episode when we pulled out. It was... Jesus. You getting any of that on the boat?
No, man.
Looking shiny. Anti-fouls all done. I remember what these keels used to look like, ladies and gentlemen. Now look at them. Ew. Ready to go, guys. If you can't tell, we're pretty excited around here. It's been a pretty fucking hard couple of months' work. Blues Traveller is a 2015 Fountaine Pajot Helia 44. That's 44 feet. She was damaged in Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas and had both of her keels ripped out. The hurricane left a huge hole in her port transom, which we rebuilt using a large mould from another Helia 44. All of this is coming straight back off the hull. Crazy. She also ended up needing yards and yards of her balsa core replaced, which had gotten wet in the months following the hurricane. I think she has a great layout, with a well-designed cockpit and a very spacious salon. She is the 4-cabin, 4-bathroom version, and she also has a nice sunbed area up top. I'm obviously biased, but although she's a great boat, I'm still yet to find a better layout for a boat this size than my boat Parlay, which is waiting for us in Panama, needing some serious TLC. Okay guys, let's do an actual recap on the financial side of things. So every time I do a refit or some work on a boat, I usually get an Excel spreadsheet and outline all of the equipment of the boat. And then I try to get quotes or make estimates of how much I think these things are going to cost to repair. So for Blues Traveller, I made this list here, and I estimated that to repair all of the things on the boat, it would come to $155,000. That's including my labor, Jamie's labor, everyone's labor, which is the biggest expense, which you can see here, I guess would be about $66,000. So then I make another column here that says the actual amount that we spent, and for this boat I made one more column which was outstanding items. Okay, if we go down to the bottom of the actual amount spent column, we can see that Jeff spent $91,994 to get to where we are now. So the outstanding amount for the new owner, I guess, will be $33,824. That's my estimate. That is not including, you can see there's no value here for labor. So that's if the new owner does it all himself. So the bulk of it is down here, guys. Labor, Jeff ended up spending $50,980 on labor. Forest is included in there, Roberto, so all of our labor goes into there. Materials, we spent $5,235, mainly on glass and resins. The hard top, we have spent $0 on it because it hasn't been started. Dockage, because we stayed in a little bit longer than we thought we were going to be there. Dockage is a little bit more than the estimated price, but I put a $5,000 incidentals budget in there, and we only reached into that $320 worth. So he's done pretty well financially. He's coming under budget. There is still $35,000 odd that the new owner will have to put into the boat to get it back to being charter ready, I guess. That's if he does it all himself. If he has to hire labor to complete the boat for him, he's going to be looking at a lot more than that. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Here we've got spendings. This is just how I do it with people that I work for. I just write down every time I go to the store what I bought and how much it was and what it was for. And then from there I can categorize what that cost was, and that's how I make this spreadsheet here. That's how I like to do it. So that might be useful for some of you, maybe not. So I just thought I'd just answer a couple of questions that keep popping up during this hurricane boat rebuild series. Yes, they can get insurance. All you need is an insurance survey. So I had one done on Parlay. With the insurance survey, the insurer can then analyze the boat and you will get insured for the value on the insurance survey. No, a lot of people confuse boats with cars. They're totally different things. There's no such thing as a salvage title on a boat. So whoever buys these boats, it's up to their discretion to let the next buyer know that it's been through a hurricane or that it's been severely damaged or whatever. For example, Parlay was a constructive total loss. I've got no paperwork showing this, but I for one would never sell my boat without disclosing the fact that it's been through a hurricane. But it is up to the owner's discretion. If you're sneaky, you can try sell these boats as though they were never damaged. I don't think it's the right thing to do, but yes, it is possible. So the jury's out on that one, guys. It obviously depends on where you end up after you've done the repairs financially. So if you can just go out and buy one of these boats off the dock undamaged, to do it this way, you will want to end up saving a lot of money, because it is a big headache to get this done. There's so many incidentals that turn up to make these things just so easy to blow the budget on. So on this particular boat, Blues Traveler for example, the cheapest one in the States, so this boat's got generator, aircon, everything like that. The cheapest one of them I think is about $480,000. So whoever buys this boat will want to consider that they can go buy one off the shelf for $480,000. Whatever price Jeff wants to sell this boat for, if they add the $33,000 that I estimate, plus probably another 20 or 30 just to be safe, they will want to end up however much less than that 480 to make it worthwhile. For me, that would be at least, you'd want to end up $100,000 odd cheaper than an undamaged boat to make it all worthwhile, because it is a lot of work. Alright guys, I hope you found that somewhat useful. Keep watching and we'll find out how the sea trial goes on Blues Traveler. Here we go, they're about to lift us off the blocks. Everything's looking good. Just floating, nothing coming in there. All good? Check with your torch, everything, brother? Beautiful. There we go guys, just checked all the builders, checked the engine room. Everything's good. So we're happy, we're not taking on water, all of our through holes are sealed. So we're going out to sea. We'll just potter around out there, just make sure everything's okay. And then we might go for a drive.
No leaks?
No leaks.
Engine works.
Gonna miss you, Eric. Eric, thanks for everything, boys. See you on the deep blue somewhere.
Somewhere. 20, 30 years.
Roberto! Bad, Captain, not too bad! Mike, thanks so much for your help, man.
My pleasure.
Good work, brother. You killed it out there.
Appreciate it, man.
Turn the wheel, baby. Turn the wheel.
Turn the wheel, baby. Turn the wheel.
We've got a small leak. It's one of the exhaust hose clamps. I mustn't have done it quite tight enough, so Luigi's putting a couple more turns on it. Nothing to panic about. It was kind of scary when Luigi said we're taking on water, but just a hose clamp. Magic Mike!
I keep telling Loretta to call me that. She won't call me that.
What's happening, Roberto? You going for a swim?
Yeah, ready.
Huh? This is your first time on a boat?
Oh yeah, it's my first time.
How was it?
Very good.
Very, very good.
Very good.
The real warrior.
I don't know if it's the boat or it's me.
Boys are going for a fish. Dogs are standing watch. I'm gonna get some shots. Roberto, have you seen the sun before?
No.
What happened? What happened?
Only here. Only here.
Yeah. The dad bod.
Woo! Dinner time, baby.
What happened, man? Hey, what's the gel coat? How many did you shoot, Mike?
I got one.
Did ya?
Yeah.
That was the one with the headshot, right?
No, there was another guy that was shooting down there. I was driving the boat, and he came up and he said, "I just caught a sheephead. I don't want it. You want it?" I'm like, "Yeah." So technically, I got one.
There we go. We'll have to get the barbecue fired up.
Hey.
We got dinner, baby.
Come on, baby.
Hey.
Oh,
Roberto, what happened, man?
it's the boat, not the beer.
It's the boat, not the beer.
So you say.
What an amazing day that was. Yeah, it hasn't really sunk in yet. The exciting part was just to be done with it and just to have it all behind us now. We can go back and work on where the real passion is, and that's Parlay and crossing the Pacific. And of course, I have to mention the fact that Jamie's not here. He is an integral part of this whole operation, and he is a huge part of Parlay, and he was a huge part of this boat. So we miss him so much, and we wish he was here. But I know he's here in spirit. He's down in
He's not
down
dead.
in Panama drinking some Balboas. And,
He's taking care of McFly.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's taking care of business down there. He's getting everything set up down there for us to just come in and just start the job. He's looking for accommodation for us. He's looking for a car. He's just lining everything up so that when we get down there, we can just start work. And I don't know if I've already told YouTube yet, but Lagoon are communicating with us. So hopefully they're going to give us some good advice on how to fix Parlay and get it done. It was a crazy year last year, and getting this back in the order is a big moment for us. You want me to keep talking, or are we?